And we are live with another uh, Quickview. This is about the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I have recently watched with my wife. I watched Wonka, and I watched Wonka with all my friends because I actually the second I heard that they're making a Willy Wonka prequel, I got really pissed off because I was like, why do we need to know about how Willy Wonka met the Oompa Loompas? And it actually was a pretty good movie, honestly. But since my wife watched that, I wanted to watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but I also wanted to watch a version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I watched this with my friends, and I still don't think that this is a good movie. I'm kind of really sick of hearing a lot of people say that movies are better if they're more accurate to something because I really don't think that this it has a lot of good elements, but you would almost have to make like a Frankenstein port of both of them together to make it actually like a good movie, you know? Because the introduction scene, like all the characters have been fleshed out more, all their parents, that's really good. The second you get to the Chocolate Factory, it's just kind of stupid. They do have one good song though, Augustus Gloop. That's a good song. And I know it's odd that it's kind of a musical. I get it, but it's like, dude, this is not Willy Wonka. This is like when someone pointed it out to me that he's just Michael Jackson. I can't unhear it. He literally is Michael Jackson. It's not really charming either, and I know that everyone like that's what just kind of keeps getting really annoying. They're like, well, it's more accurate to the books that he's like. Why would he be hanging out with people like that? It's not really accurate to the books. It's like who cares? He's a worse Willy Wonka. You can't even deny it. Like Gene Wilder walking up with a cane. It also doesn't even make any sense why he walks with a cane in this. Like the only reason why Gene Wilder's version, and yeah, there's a book before, but it doesn't matter because the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is better than the book because when you talk about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, people think about the book. They don't they don't think about the book. I mean, they think about the movie. They don't think about probably I bet kids now don't even know it is a book. Like I didn't know it was a book until very very recently because I was looking up a review on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know. It's also really sustained pop culture, but I did forget that the one where he's in that glasses is like, well, the middle was kind of bad, but that finale. So it has like survived a little bit of pop culture, and I don't think it's like the worst movie ever, but it's clearly an odd. I don't even know why they made it. Honestly, it's like trying to remake The Wizard of Oz. It's art. The perfect movie's already been done. You can show The Wizard of Oz to young kids now, and it's just as beautiful as it was before. It went from black and white to here's a wonderful land. I mean, it's kind of outdated because it's in like Kansas in the 30s, but like, if you CGI'd some trucks and made it black and white in 2010 and you did the exact same movie beat for beat, it would be timeless. There's nothing about it. This is like literally 2005 right here. There's nothing that's really timeless. I think the Charlie Bucket house is pretty timeless. I think Tim Burton's a great director and really good art director, definitely, but it's just kind of boring once they get into the factory. I think the songs, aside from Augustus Gloop, are pretty much all. You're never. I can't even remember them when I watched it last night. I don't remember any of the songs aside from Augustus Gloop because the 1970s one it's just they're better songs. I have no other way of describing it. Like yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic for a reason. Like and everyone says, well, Willy Wonka wouldn't do a front flip. He didn't do it in the book. He was a lot more mean. He wasn't. Gene Wilder isn't a good Willy Wonka. It's like no, when you think of Willy Wonka, you think of Gene Wilder. Plus, like the image of him putting his fist on his head, like everything about him, he's Willy Wonka. There's just no but to have Gene Wilder and then have him just do a Michael Jackson impersonation is not the correct thing to do. Plus, I think the CGI has dated itself pretty badly. I don't know because I haven't watched Willy Wonka like in a decent amount of time. So I can't tell you if the practical effects are worse than the CGI effects from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but I don't think it would really be all that good comparatively. But yeah, I mean, I do like a decent amount of stuff. I think Charlie though is literally an inhuman person. I don't know how anyone could be that nice in real life. It's unrealistic. It is not even. It does not even make any sense that he's like that nice of a kid. And the fact that they don't have the fizzy lifting drinks, I don't really like that either. I know that it's again, it's like it's added into the it's added material. It's not accurate to the book. It's not accurate to the book, but it's like okay, well that showed that Charlie was just as greedy as all the other kids, but at the end of the day, he's still willing to do the right thing. I mean, it's like duh. It's doesn't. I mean, yeah, and Grandpa Joe did it, but it's like still, Oh, and Grandpa Joe gets up. That's so stupid. I hate that. But yeah, it's also weird. Like he worked at the factory, and they have one like line, and then that's it. And also, I do think like I said, some of it is good. I think the updated version of her being like a Karen, a daughter of a Karen makes sense. Augustus Gloop literally turning into chocolate and eating himself. But I didn't like the fact that they showed the kids were unharmed. I didn't like that. It's kind of makes Willy Wonka seem a lot more. That's why Willy Wonka has really stood the test of time because there's so many background information things. I think they were mainly just budget constraints more than anything else. Like when they made a seat for 6 people, for like them going into the boat, it's because they had a budget limitation. But this one kind of kept the thing, unless it's accurate to the book. But no, I don't even really have much to say. I think it's kind of a. I don't think it'll ever compare to the original, so it's kind of just pointless more than anything else. Oh, but there is one joke: the fact that he's the son of a dentist, and Christopher Lee says, "If you come back here, I will not be." And he lives in like a duplex with a multiple connected houses, and Willy Wonka comes back, and the like middle section of the house is gone. That's really funny. That got a joke out of me. But honestly, who cares? Who cares about Willy Wonka's past, dude? No, you don't need to explain that. It's like Wonka. I mean, I think Wonka's a good movie, but bro, you don't need to know how he met the Oompa Loompas. It doesn't matter. They're Oompa Loompas. It doesn't matter how he got them. He makes a fizzy lifting drink. It's the end of the thing. Like who cares? I don't get it. It doesn't. Oh, also the fact that the Oompa Loompas are not green and orange. Boo. Boo. That sucks. I don't like that. I don't care that it's accurate to the book that they're. I actually. funny side tangent here. Someone told me that, and this is when I went to like a small group to hang out with people a lot more often. He told me and looked dead in my eyes and said, any interpretation should be 100% accurate to its source material. And I looked right at him and I was like, because I knew that the book had something different. I was like, do you know what Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's original Oompa Loompas were? And I was like, they're literally like pygmy slaves. Like that's what Oompa Loompas are to him in the book universe. And he's like, oh no, you no no, it still should be 1-to-1. And he was just unable to say that he was wrong because that's like totally, bro. I wouldn't even do it. I think it's just stupid because the Oompa Loompas like okay yeah they're like what Doug Walker said for his old versus new. He's like take everything out of your mind. What is an Oompa Loompa? Is it this guy or is it this guy? And you're gonna think of the green one. No one is ever gonna say that these are not Oompa Loompas. These are just small guys. It's I don't know. It's just dumb. So yeah. Also, it's weird that they made a prequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but Wonka really is not a prequel to that. Um, but whatever. They have to agree to it. So I don't know. I don't think I kind of just wanted to watch it because I want to watch a version of the Chocolate Factory after watching Willy Wonka. But I still think this movie really will not stand the test of time. It has a few good scenes though, like that. Not like they did a lot of practical effects, like with the squirrel, but it doesn't matter because the original is just better. It's like remaking. It's like remaking the Wizard of Oz. Like I said, like you can't remake it. It's already like the perfect version's already there. You know, it's like trying to remake Citizen Kane. It's like I don't know. It's just not saying like it's impossible, but it's just almost kind of pointless. You know. So, yep. Well, that's it. So I hope you have a good one. Thank you for watching.